Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys your weekly soul connection reading. So I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing separations or challenges in their connections. So please keep that in mind and only take what resonates for you. Get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here today will be listed down below, as well as this really cool little skull Halloween organite created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So if you guys want a more generalized reading, just kind of on the weekly energies for yourself, not necessarily connected to another person, I will also be posting on Mondays over on my other channel, which is called Treasure Trove Tarot, for those of you that just want to see other content besides on Soul Connections. So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. The very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take a look and see where is your person currently at with what they're thinking and how they're feeling about you at this particular time. So I'm going to go ahead and move this organite right over here. Get that tip right there. Perfect. And we're just going to see what we need to know, as well as your person's feelings and energies and everything towards you. So this deck is called the Star Dragon's Oracle. Okay. We're going to break it down: mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. What is your person feeling towards you at this particular time? What's going on for them? All right, so mentally, where are they at? How are they seeing things? How are they processing things right now? Okay, so we have invention, burning with passion. So some of them are burning with some sort of passion in some area. Now, passionate energy, it can be positive or it could be negative. It could be, very spicy, angry, or it can be very loving. So let's see what the situation is with this. This deck is a new one. It was actually gifted to me by All Things Intuitive. Thank you so much. If you're watching this, this is my first time using this deck. It is called the Horror Tarot. All right, what do we need to know about this person? What is their mental space towards you and this connection? Okay, so we have, this is the Temperance card. And Temperance is connected to Sagittarius, so that could be significant for some of you guys if you're Sagittarius or your person is a Sagittarius. But this Temperance card is about healing, and it's also about reconciliation. So I feel for a lot of you that this person actually is thinking about trying to invent some way to reconcile with you guys. So if that's resonating with you guys so far this week, definitely take it, okay? So wants to heal something, wants to create some sort of an energy where the two of you can reconcile. So that's the overall energy that they're thinking about. So what's going on in their emotions this week towards you? What are their emotions this week towards you? We have resilience, finding your limits, okay? So the resilience energy is somebody who's trying to stay strong in their emotions. Maybe things have been difficult between the two of you, as in there's been a lot of challenges. The separation could be hard on them. So let's take a look at what that resilient energy is. They could have gone through a lot of hard things and they're trying to come back, okay? And we have the Four of Cups energy. So Four of Cups is that feeling of discontent. It's feeling like something is missing in our lives. And I'm telling you here that this person is finding that you not being in their life, like they've reached their limit. They may have thought that the grass was going to be greener on the other side, and they discovered that it's not. They're just really discontent with what's in front of them. They don't like what's in front of them, and you're not in front of them. And I'm getting here that it's building more and more that they're dissatisfied with this separation or dissatisfied with this current circumstance with you. So let's see what else we need to know. So let's take a look at that physical 3D energy here. What is that energy? We have understanding, looking at both sides. Okay, Well, that's kind of cool. So the 3D world to me is someone who's kind of grounded, down to earth, looking at things very practical. So I like that it says looking at both sides of the situation. Maybe taking a look at their own lives, taking a look at where they're at, where they've gone, the decisions that they've made. If there has been any karmic blowback, it's kind of like looking at the circumstances that we found ourselves in because of the moves or the decisions that we've made. So this person is thinking about their life as a whole. Now we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, definitely someone who is in their head and they're really taking a good look at their lives. Do they like where they're at? Do they like the decisions that they've made? I do also feel like this person is thinking about communicating with you with the Page of Swords. This person could also be looking at you, looking at both sides, looking at you, trying to gain some sort of understanding to see where you're at in the world. So if you have not spoken to this person in a while, they could be looking you up online, trying to seek out information to see how you are, where you're at, or just kind of gauging if it might be a good idea to come towards you. So that is what I'm seeing with this in this 3D reality. Let's see what's going on in their soul connection with you, like their spirit, their spiritual energy, their higher self. We have miracle, making a difference. So in a way, I'm kind of like getting this praying for a miracle, praying that things were a different way, really hoping that things can turn around in this situation with you. So I feel like this person wants to reconcile, either apologize, or to just start fresh with you. And we have the 5 of Wands. So there's a struggle here. It's a real struggle for them. I feel like their head and their heart are in a battle with one another. They feel sometimes that they want to come towards you, that they want to message you, that they want to make things right. But then their ego steps in and stops them from doing so. That's what I'm seeing here. But this person is definitely dissatisfied with the separation or with the current circumstances that exist between the two of you. And they are burning with passion to change the situation. But of course, there's a struggle within them that is preventing that from happening. So that is what we have so far for your person. So let's take a look and see what is the healing, that needs to occur, or what is the work that needs to be done, or what triggers or traumas need to be cleared in order for this person to be able to make their way towards you. So this deck is called the Essential Oils Oracle Cards. What does this person need to do or face in order to clear up this current circumstance between the two of you? Okay, so we have cleansing. Their opinion matters to me. Okay, so what you think matters to this person. So they're really triggered right now by what you think about them. Why is that? Did they do something? Did they hurt you? Did they give you reason to have some sort of thoughts about them that might not feel good? So the true statement is, I see things in a new way. So I feel like right now this person is currently trying to clear up, worrying so much about what you might think and just focusing on doing the right thing here. So it says, as you release external influences and energy, you will become clear with regard to what is needed. So I feel like this person right now is being assisted by spirit to help them clear up these blockages and that ego, that crisis, that 5 of Wands that keeps gnawing at them and keeping them from clearing this up with you. That Temperance card is huge to me, wanting to reconcile and heal this and cleanse this. That's what they really, really want. So let's get a couple of details on this. This is the Trick or Tarot. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, really wanting to come through with truth and clarity. Really wanting to clear this up with you. So it is going to take some strength on their part. It's not going to be easy for them with the Ace of Swords. It's not going to be easy. The Ace of Swords is not a smooth beginning. It's a little rough. But the thing is, when we're in our truth and our integrity and we are, just feeling guided to do the right thing, we just do it no matter how uncomfortable we are. So I feel like that's how Spirit is assisting this person right now for you guys, is to elevate them, to raise their vibration, to raise their awareness around this issue so that way they could just do what's right. And we have the death card. Wow, that's really saying a lot, Scorpio's energy now. So yes, there's a major death and transformation that needs to occur here. This person really needs to kind of let go of old stories, let go of maybe this old version of themselves, or maybe they're just worried too much that you are thinking about them in this old version, and they've really done a lot of work and they've really healed and changed. And it's about just no longer having that fear of coming forward. And then we have the Judgment card. Wow. The Judgment card is like coming back from the dead, reviewing the past, apologizing for the past, making wrongs right from the past. This person really does want to do this. Now, there's no guarantee that they will, but they want to do this, which is why all of this energy is coming up. So right now, Spirit, I feel, is assisting this person with clearing this. Okay. And being able to communicate with you and do what's right, and not worrying so much about what you're going to think, but just doing it for the pure reasons of doing what's right, no matter what. I love it. Okay. So a purification right now is taking place in order for this person to be able to apologize, do the right thing, and reconcile here. Reconcile these differences between the two of you. So now let's take a look at your energy. Let's tap into that. Let's see where you're at with this person right now. This right here is called the Wisdom of the Night Oracle cards. Let's see where you're at in your mental space, the way that you're seeing this person or holding their energy in your mind currently. Okay, so we have the differences energy. So to me, this is kind of mirroring what this person is going through. You're thinking about maybe either how different you are or how you would approach this person, how you would make wrongs right. You might be, not able to kind of see that everyone's different. They go about things differently. So you could be trying to accept that this person is just different than you and they're going about things different. This is called the Tarot of the Vampires. Death. Wow. So you guys are matching the energy here with Death, Scorpio's energy. It's kind of like burying the differences, right? Reconciling those differences, putting the past to rest and facing each other and having this conversation. So I feel like you want this too. You've wanted this perhaps for a long time. Maybe your person is just now starting to kind of get with the program. So you're wanting to transform this. Now, also what I'm seeing for some of you guys is because this has been so long that you haven't heard from this person, or you haven't really seen a lot of changes with them. You kind of keep getting the same predictions, which is what we're seeing today. This person actually feels bad. They want to reconcile with you. They're struggling, but yet they never come forward. Some of you guys might just be at a point where you're just like, you know what? I can't continue to be plugged into this. I can't continue to wait for this person. And the thing is, we should really never wait for anyone. We should continue on with our lives. And if this person shows up, then great. We'll deal with it when they do. But putting our lives on hold and putting our happiness on hold on account of this situation or person isn't the most empowering or healthy thing for anyone to do. So I definitely wouldn't recommend that to anyone, no matter what kind of connection this is. It doesn't matter. We should not be doing that in any connections. But I feel like maybe some of you guys have just naturally done that because it does happen. You kind of find yourself waiting around, hoping, praying, whatever. And some of you guys might be coming to a point where you're just like, you know what? I'm ready to let this go. There's just too much. They haven't made wrongs right. They haven't made this right. So instead of waiting, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to transform this situation by transforming myself. And no longer keeping myself in this coffin in the ground, which is causing me to not be able to live my life to the fullest. So some of you guys are coming to that realization I'm seeing here. Let's see what else. Oop, that one wanted to fly out, so we will take it. Ooh, this has to do with cycles, moon cycles. And let me tell you something. In your heart space, I feel for some of you guys, this new moon in Libra that is occurring right now has definitely created the shift. Because what is Libra? Libra is all about balancing the scales of justice. It's about balancing the scales in our relationships. It's connected to Venus, and Venus is all about our personal relationships and the relationship that we have with ourselves. So I feel like right now in your heart space, something is cycling out. So it can create something new, whether it's a new cycle with this person or maybe just a new cycle in your life. Either way, I feel like you guys are following your heart and you're loving yourself. I kind of like it because she's holding herself, she's hugging herself, and she's realizing that through this process, she's learned to love herself more than she ever has before. So if this person could do nothing for you besides that, to push you to care for yourself and to love yourself, then you can walk away with your head held high, lesson learned, thank you so much, but I'm moving forward kind of thing. Lord of Skulls, this is right here, is the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, you guys. So this person might just be really, really slow. They might just be really, really slow when it comes to just bringing forth something, this apology, bringing forth something that is just something that you've been waiting for. It's like taking forever. The Knight of Pentacles is a very, very slow moving card. So this cycle for you is just too slow. It's not, you want someone that's dedicated. You want someone that is on the same page with you. You want somebody that's putting time and effort into this connection. And the Knight of Pentacles is a very trustworthy person that wants to build with you. So some of you guys just could be getting to the point where you're like, this is just taking too long. Or maybe some of you guys are, allowing something to happen here where you're just kind of letting go of any expectations and you're allowing this person to show up in their own time. You're not waiting for them, but you're just kind of accepting, hey, if they come back, great. Then we'll reconcile. Then we'll try to work this out. So I feel like some of you guys in your heart space, like either feel like this person will come back at some point in time, and you're just going to keep doing your own thing in the meantime, which is awesome. And some of you guys, I feel, might be kind of letting this go and transitioning into another phase and just focusing on working on yourself, or maybe even attracting someone new. There's a lot of people in this collective, you guys, so I just always want you to take what's resonating for you. All right, let's see what else we got in the 3D world. Whoa. We have message. Okay, interesting. So let's see what the energy is surrounding this message. Queen of Cups. Okay, so some of you guys have put out a message to this person, or you're thinking about messaging this person. I want you to follow your heart with the Queen of Cups. Follow your intuition. It doesn't matter what comes out in this reading. I want you guys to follow your intuition when it comes to this matter. If you feel like in your heart space you need to say something, you need to reach out, you need to put one last stitch effort in there, great. Or if you feel like, you know what, the message to me is that I haven't gotten a message and I've been waiting for this message and it hasn't come to me, my intuition is telling me that it's time to cycle this out. It's time to move on. Listen to your intuition, you guys, because you are on frickin' point. Now, this could even be indicating to us that this person is going to be messaging you and it will shift your heart space in some way. So some of it's kind of like wait and see. Not a wait and put your life on hold and see. It's just wait and see what happens, because something could surprise you. There could be something on the horizon. And and it's going to do something, I feel, to shift something in your heart space. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is connected to the sign of Virgo. I forgot to say this, and this is connected to the sign of Cancer. All right. So let's get the spiritual soul energy that you have connected to this person. We have hope. So a lot of you guys are in this Queen of Cups mode where you are hopeful. You are hopeful that this person will return, that this person will reach out to you and make amends and do the right thing. I feel like a lot of you guys are in this Queen of Cups energy. Like you just naturally hold love and space in your heart for this person. But it's not in that codependent, toxic way where we're just banking everything on them. We're still dedicated to our lives. We're still dedicated to our purpose. We're still dedicated to ourselves. That's a very, very healthy kind of connection. And we have the Two of Cups. Yep, a lot of you guys still are holding out hope that this person and you will reconcile, that you will be together again, that with time, you guys will cycle through your issues and your stuff and be able to come back together and be more dedicated than ever to this connection. So I feel like the majority of you are hopeful, and some of you are ready to let this go. You're hopeful that maybe it's not too late, that somehow you haven't wasted so much time on this person to where in hopes that you can go off into the world and attract a new relationship. That is for some of you, not all of you. Okay? So take it how it resonates. So let's see what your healing is. What are you currently working on? The person watching the video, what are you currently working on right now when it comes to healing or clearing your traumas? Okay, so we have, I have to make this work. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Okay, so remember this ease. Now, remember I was talking about the healthy kind of approach. The healthy approach is, you naturally just have love in your heart towards this person, but it's in an unconditional way. If they return, that's fantastic. But if they don't, you're going to just continue moving forward with your life. That's the kind of energy here. I have to make this work. That's the attachment. This has to work. There's no one else for me. This has to be my person. I was told that this was my person. That right there is that unhealthy attachment and expectations that can really, really keep us in a coffin. It can really keep us in the ground. It can really keep us stuck in life. So the true statement is, I am at ease with life, as in I trust that what is ever meant for me, whatever spirit has in store for me will be. I don't have to fight it so much. I can just move forward in my life with ease. You need to ease your grip on life so that it can lead the way. There is an outcome brighter than you can imagine. So there is something beautiful for you guys. Some of you guys, it means that if you let go, there's something surprising happening here. And either this person could return, or it could be that something else is meant for you. But either way, you're going with the flow of life. That's where Spirit wants you. Spirit does not want you hanging on so tightly to an outcome here. Okay? So it says massage, right? Massage. When we get a massage, we relax. We let go of that tension. We just kind of, let it flow. That's what Spirit wants you. That's where Spirit wants you. So let's get some messages here with this tarot. Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, you guys, is a reevaluation. It means let's take a step back. Let's look at this picture once again. Let's kind of reassess things and figure out what we're doing. Are we going to continue to invest in this? Or are we just going to kind of pull back, maybe focus on some other things? We have options here. Spirit saying you always have an option, you guys. No one is stuck. Sometimes we're told this person is this person is that, and then suddenly we're in this story, and the story has to work out. The story has to unfold a particular way. We can't move forward. We can't be happy. We can't achieve our goals without this person. It's all nonsense. We all came here with free will to do our own thing. And if other people want to join us on our journeys, that's fantastic. If they want to compliment us, that's great. But if they don't, we can't force it. We can't make things happen like that. We can't change people's minds. We can't change people's courses. So let's just stay in our own lane. And if people want to join us in our lane, that's great. Let's accept it. But let's let go with ease if they don't want that. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is the energy of Pisces. So this energy here is very much about what we would like and how we would want love and affection delivered to us. So this is about our expectations when it comes to love, expectations when it comes to the gestures that this person makes towards us. We would, of course, love them to come forward and just, just pouring their heart out to us and explaining everything and just telling us everything that they're feeling. Not everybody is built like that. So again, we got to kind of check our expectations. What is it that we really expect to happen versus the reality of the situation? Let's let go and try not to have so many expectations, because when we do this and we just allow people to just be who they are, and we can either accept it or not, we're going to have a lot more of a peaceful experience in this life when it comes to relationships and interactions with others. We have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of being shut out, a feeling of being abandoned, a feeling of being kind of like, locked out of a situation. So again, this to me, I feel is that reminder of if we have to continue banging on a door, that is not being in a state of ease. That is being in a state of attachment. That is being in a state of, I need this to happen. I need to make this work. Bang, 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 bang. I need to make it work. No. When you're banging on a door and it's not opening, there's a reason for that, you guys. We have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to what life is trying to tell us, what people's actions or even inactions are trying to tell us. We need to take all of those things into consideration. We need to consider other people's needs as well, or other people's issues and things that they need to clear. Sometimes it's only natural to think in terms of ourselves, because we're in our head, we're in our thoughts, we have our own narratives and our stories and our own belief systems and feelings. It's only natural. But sometimes we get so caught up in a story and our own needs and wants that we don't really consider what's happening outside of ourselves. And sometimes what's going on outside of ourselves, there could be other people involved, there could be children, there could be other relationships, there could be issues, traumas, reasons why people don't want to be close, reasons why they can't let their guard down. We have to consider all of these things. Sometimes it's not just black and white. We have to really kind of understand where everyone is coming from, look at things from everyone's perspective. And it doesn't mean that we have to enable people to continue to be toxic, or that we have to take people's crap. It just means that we're looking from things from all perspectives. And when we do that, when we open up our minds, we're not so caught up in this story of, I have to make this work. This is the only thing for me. We're able to expand. We're able to let go and just live life with more ease. So that is coming through for you guys. I hope that resonates. If it doesn't, no worries. You don't have to take it. All right. So now we're going to go into the energies here of the contract. All right. So this connection in its current state, what is it that we are learning from this? What can we take from this? What are the lessons that we can take from this connection so far? What is playing out in this soul contract between you and this person right now? This is called the Halloween Oracle. Okay, so we do have eternal love, you guys. So that is the overall theme for your soul contract. So I feel like a lot of you guys have loved this person throughout many lifetimes. So you just naturally love this person. You just naturally feel a connection with this person because you've done lifetimes with them. And the thing is, whether you're with them in the physical world or a physical way or not, you're still feeling their energy. So there is a soul connection between you and this person. But does that mean that it has to work? No, it doesn't. Does it guarantee anything? No, it doesn't, because it really depends on where people are at in their soul or in their lives when it comes to these soul contracts. So let's go ahead and get some details here. So it's kind of like, and I know this is a bittersweet message, and I'm not saying this lightly, but it's kind of like, if you guys can't get it right in this life, maybe you will in the next. But you guys will continue to meet up with this person throughout other lifetimes as well. So even if you can't connect and make it work now, you will at some point down the line. So this time on earth is just literally just a blip in time. Like it's really just a very short time. So this right here is called the Trick or Treat Tarot. Let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know on this soul contract? What is this? The Eight of Wands. Okay. So the Eight of Wands is forward movement. The Eight of Wands is going forward, moving forward. So to me, this is an energy here where no matter what is going on with this person, it's helping us to move forward. It's giving us tools. We're being provided with tools on how to grow and expand and keep growing and moving forward. So this is not the kind of connection that comes into your life to keep you stuck, to put your life on hold. Okay? You're supposed to move through this energy. This person is supposed to inspire you. You're also supposed to inspire this person. That's what the soul contract was designed to do. It was to put a fire under your butt to get you going, to awaken you to who you truly are in this lifetime. So if it's not working in that way, make it work in that way. Make this connection work for you in that way. That's where you're going to, being the best version of yourself through what you've experienced with this person is how you're actually honoring yourself in this soul contract. And if this person can't do the same, that's on them. But your side of this contract is clean. Your side of this contract is flowing. That's all that really matters. We have the Empress. The Empress is beautiful. So if you're a feminine in this contract, and you're dealing with the masculine, this Empress energy to me is really, really strong. Feminine side, very, very strong. It's to grow. It is to basically flourish in a life. It's also to perhaps even become a mother or a wife. So it is a part of your contract in some way to either be with this person and grow something together, such as a business, a child, a family, a marriage, whatever that entails. But the thing is, even if that doesn't happen, you don't want to get stuck on that story and say it has to be this way. Sometimes these contracts, the other person just can't get it together to make that happen. But if you guys are feeling like this is how it's supposed to be, you're not nuts. You're not crazy. The Empress is here for that reason. And we have the Temperance, you guys. This is so beautiful. And this was one of the first tarot cards. This is connected to Sagittarius. This is actually connected to Taurus and Libra. Forgot to say this. But this right here is about that reconciliation. It's about 2 cups. So there's something about 2 people, 2 cups, a soul connection here for sure. Some sort of divine love connection is what I'm getting for the theme of this soul contract. But I also feel like there's something about separation and then reconciling. So when you come together with this person, it's not going to immediately work. There will be a separation, and I feel like there's supposed to be a separation. And it's through this separation that someone will really grow into the person that they're meant to be. And I feel that this feminine, the feminine in this connection is really going to thrive, really going to find themselves, really going to grow and make something of themselves in this life because of what they've gone through with this person. So the majority of my viewers are feminines. This connection was designed in order to help you to flourish, to grow, to be abundant, to experience happiness and just sensuality and just everything in this lifetime. So don't rob yourself of having that experience, even if it's on your own or perhaps even with another. This person pushes you to become the best version of you. And there's something about reconciling. The fact that it came up with your person, that could be the current cycle that you guys are in. Things are getting prepped in order to reconcile at some point. But even if it doesn't happen, you and this person will continue to be connected, even in death. So I do get some questions a lot about people that are connected to others that have passed over. I feel like there's a message here for you guys that this connection can still continue to serve in the purpose of helping you to grow and helping you to obtain, that high ascension level, to obtain your goals, to push you and to inspire you in this lifetime. Okay? That's a really beautiful message for those that have people on the other side. So that's what we have for your soul contract at this time. And it's really magical and really beautiful, especially with these 2 cards right here, the Temperance and Eternal Love. All right. So let's take a look at the destined path for this connection. This right here is called the Magic of You Oracle. That's what it's called. The Magic of You Oracle. What is the destined path at this time? When I say destined, That just means the blueprint, like a soul contract, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee anything. It's just what we've set out, what should happen in this connection. Let's see. Moving forward, what should happen here? We have euphoria. Honor yourself. That's fantastic. So remember, you guys, this is a lot about us continuing to take care of ourselves in the process. No matter how euphoric we might get on this person or how much passion we might feel on this person, we do really need to create some of that euphoria for ourselves, to be in a blissful state, a nirvana state within ourselves, not just relying on this person to create it for us. This person reminds us of this feeling, brings us into this state initially, but now it's our jobs to maintain this energy in our lives without them within ourselves. That's very important. I love that. So we are supposed to continue to create this nirvana that we felt with this person on our own. And that really, really is a form of honoring ourselves and showing up for ourselves. Okay, so we have the Judgment coming through again. I believe the Judgment came through earlier, and I forgot to say that that is connected to Pluto, which is Scorpio's energy. So there could be perhaps timing that's coming through. We are going to be entering into Scorpio's season, in about another month's time, because right now we've just entered into Libra. Next season would be Scorpio. The past returns. So this is an opportunity for us moving forward right now to continue to honor ourselves, because the more that we honor ourselves and the more acts of self-love that we practice, the stronger we're going to be when we have an opportunity to perhaps start again, to deal with this reconciliation, to deal with this person coming back, trying to make things right. We're going to have more of a voice. We're going to feel stronger. We're not going to just fall back into a routine. We're not going to just be so desperate that this person is back that we're just going to forget everything and just say it's okay. Because things that we don't deal with, things that we don't talk about, it eventually comes back around. So we've got to deal with it. We've got to talk about it. People have to work it out. That's the right thing to do. That's the healthy thing to do. So I feel like it is destined that there will be some return of this past coming back and giving an opportunity for us to look at things and review it with this person and really have an opportunity to also kind of like get that apology. And to tell this person how much they hurt you, to tell this person that, it wasn't okay what they did. And I feel like some of you guys need that for proper healing and even closure on this painful cycle. So I feel like it's destined that you will receive this. We have protection. It says set personal boundaries. And again, this is very much this energy here where you're going through this. You're going forward, becoming the stronger version of you. So had this person maybe not done what they did, or there hadn't been a separation, you may not have been working on yourself and maybe seeing things a certain way. And you may have just kind of continued to be either weak or just blind. And I feel like that's not the case. You're becoming more aware. You're stronger. You're going to require a lot more respect this next time around. And this person is going to really have to bring it this time. They're really going to have to make proper changes or it's not going to work. So it's not this desperate energy of I need you in my life. But if you want to be in my life, this is the way that it's going to have to be this time. And if it's not going to work. Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is another repeat card, meaning that feeling out in the cold. I really feel like this person may have abandoned you, or this person may have left you out in the cold. So you really do feel abandoned by this person, which is one of the reasons why you're really going to have to talk about it with them. And you're really going to have to also be very protective by setting new boundaries with them. You can't guarantee that people aren't going to do things again, because sometimes people just have certain traumas and cycles that they do because that's just all they know. They haven't done the work. They're not aware of their crap. So they just keep repeating the same behaviors and cycles over and over again. I feel that you can't necessarily protect yourself from this person doing it again, but you can certainly protect how much you open yourself up to them next time around. Go about things a little bit differently. You're not going to be as soft. You're not going to be as trusting. You're not going to be so quick to just fall back in old routines. This person, like I said, is really going to have to bring it. So if they really are serious and they really have changed and they really are sorry, they're going to frickin' prove it to you. And if they don't, it's almost like you have your answer right there. Thank you. You've served your purpose in my life. You've served this purpose in this connection for now, but I'm not dealing with this. I deserve more. I deserve better. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of the stuff. So it's destined that this person will be pushed to the brink, just like you've been pushed to the brink, to make changes. Okay? To make changes. People that are not really sorry are pissed when they have to do things differently. They're pissed that they have to earn your trust. They're pissed that you're just not completely over it and that you're still hanging on to stuff. Those types of people are not truly sorry. And I've dealt with both types in my life. I've dealt with people that are truly, truly sorry for the crap that they've done and are very understanding when I can't just snap right back into it. And then I've also dealt with assholes that basically are just like, what's your frickin' problem? You're my frickin' problem, buddy. And that's why we're not going to tango again. You're out. So people will usually prove to you pretty quick who they are and what their true intentions are. And I feel like it's destined that you and this person moving forward are going to have an opportunity to go have another go around so we can figure this out. Can we move past this? Can we have success? Because the next card after the Five of Pentacles is Six of Pentacles, which is two people that are on the same page, two people that are equal, two people that are showing up at the same time for each other, not one person being out in the cold or getting the shit into the stick, because I feel like this has already happened here and this is not going to fly again. So I feel like for a lot of you guys that it is destined that either you'll get another chance or you will come to the realization that, you know what, if people are not making wrongs right, then I'm not dealing with it. I'm not waiting for this anymore. It can work either way. So either way there, I feel, is a solution regardless. Okay, so you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some messages and advice for the viewer when it comes to dealing with this person and this entire situation this week. So this deck is called the Priestess of Light cards. What is advice that Spirit has for the viewer this week when it comes to this person and situation? We have achievement, effort plus intention. Okay, let's see what that's about. This is the Zombie Tarot. We have the Four of Swords. So what is the Four of Swords? The Four of Swords is a card of withdrawn, like being withdrawn, taking a time out, taking time to rest, taking time to heal. Okay. So what I'm getting here, you guys, is that the message from Spirit on this person in this situation, when it comes to wanting to, putting effort forth, having intentions to want to maybe heal this or move things along, there might just still be this little bit of resting period that is still taking place. It may not be the right time in this moment. Earlier, we did get some Scorpio's energy, so it could be as we enter into Scorpio season, we might see some movement on this connection. But right now, I feel like our intentions need to really be put forth towards our own healing and our own just kind of like lives and what we're doing right now with our time and energy. Okay? So try not to focus so much on this person making a move towards you or making wrongs right now. Maybe just focus more on just kind of achieving your own goals and putting your intentions on your own healing. I think that's nice. That's a good message. That's good advice for really anyone. So let's see what else we need to know. We have Death and Rebirth. I really like this because the Scorpio's energy with Judgment, or I think Death even came through as well. There's a lot of death here. There's a lot of transformation, but see, with death, there comes that transformation and rebirth. The darkness heads to the light. We have to go through both. So this is about facing any kind of shadows or fears, or just kind of accepting that this process, in order to be light, also has to be dark. We have to kind of work through it. The Emperor. And the Emperor is Aries energy. So this, to me, the Emperor is about being in charge, taking responsibility, being strong, sitting in our power, feeling stable on our own, calling the shots in our lives, really crowning yourself. And I think that honoring yourself card, remember that came up earlier, I feel is very significant when it comes to the Emperor, which is the king, really, of the tarot. So it is time for us to really crown ourselves, to treat ourselves more like royalty, because when we treat ourselves that way, we don't allow other people to mistreat us. It's not an ego trip either. It just means that I am in a position where I'm looking for someone that's going to honor me, not dishonor me. And I'm serious. It's what I really, really want. So we have 2 4s here as well. The Emperor's number 4, and we have 4. 4s are very much about stability, being grounded, and really wanting to build something here. So if you guys want to build something in your lives, don't wait for another person to build. You can start building your empire right now on your own. So that is also something that we're getting here. Don't wait for this individual to build a life. Start building your life on your own. Start making your life what you want it to be now. Because there, I feel, is still this transition that's taking place. Divine Feminine, look at you. This came up with the Empress's energy earlier. You are the Divine Feminine, the viewer watching this video. I feel like a lot of you are. Yes, of course, you would love to be complimented with this Divine Masculine Emperor King by your side, but you are the Divine Feminine, and you can thrive all on your own. You are Queen, magnetic, receptive. So you're receptive to change. You're receptive to new directions on your journey. You're not focused on one thing. You don't have, as in tunnel vision. You're not able to see anything else because you need this to work. The Divine Feminine here in her, in her like a Divine Feminine rising, as in a Divine Feminine that has risen. You know, she has really expanded. She's seeing things very clearly. That type of Divine Feminine is receptive. She's very powerful. She doesn't need things to happen. She's open to really the life experiences. And magnetic, as in she's attracting all of the experiences to her that are necessary in her life. So she's accepting things with ease. Remember that ease card that came up earlier? That's why this Divine Feminine is at ease with her life. She's not resisting. She's not trying to push anything. She doesn't need anything to happen. She is open to the experience of life. That is a position of power. And we have the 8 of Cups. So if people want to walk away, or if people, want to return, she will take a look at that and assess whether or not that's going to work for her. Or she's going to look at situations. Does she need to leave a situation behind? Is there more for her out there? Is where she's at currently where she wants to be? When she's open, she's able to make these decisions. She doesn't hold on to things out of fear. She does what she needs to do in order to expand, in order to grow. So I feel like the message here for Divine Feminine is that this is about you standing in your own power, making your own decisions, putting more effort into yourself, and allowing things to transform the way that they are meant to transform, and just being more in a state of ease and just going with the flow of life, moving forward. Okay? If you're waiting for someone else to either show up or to make things happen, like I can't do this without a partner, etc., I feel like this is an opportunity for you guys to really jump more into that independent nature, that independent side of yourself. Yes, it's nice to have a partner. I have a life partner, the way that I was raised, that's what you're supposed to have. So that feels very natural to me. So I do understand that there are some people that really would like that, and there's nothing wrong with wanting that. But my point is that if you are stuck or hung up on someone that's not providing that for you, or doesn't want that, or has said, I don't want marriage, I don't want kids, and you want all those things, then you're probably better suited to let this go so you can go towards attracting someone that is of that caliber, that wants those same things, that shares your values. It's not going to do you any good holding on to somebody that doesn't even want those things. So we really have to be smart here. We really have to figure out what's important to us and go towards that. Okay? So you guys, that is what I have for you today. I hope that that was helpful to someone out there that may have needed these messages. And really, it can go either way. I see a lot of potential here for reconciliation and change. And I also see some of you guys just kind of letting go and going towards new things. There's no wrong or right way about any of these things, about how we're working our spiritual path or how we're working these spiritual connections. There's no wrong or right way. Don't allow anyone to tell you otherwise. It's all about you. Everything that's happening is happening for you. That's it. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much. And like I said, if you guys want to see a more generalized kind of reading for just yourself for the week, I will be doing that over on my second channel, Treasure Trove Tarot. So thanks a lot, you guys. Take care. And to help this video or my channel to grow, love it if you wanted to give it a thumbs up, leave a heart or a comment in the comment section. And yeah, that's it. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.